Peace, fam. It's the pressure cooker. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. I wanted to come on here and unpack something I just read on Toxic Diamond's community wall. This is on her Talks page. And guys, this shit really irked my soul right here. I'm going to read it to you. I'm also going to have it up on the screen. Okay, so Talk says, this is about 6 hours ago. I just saw at Jaguar Wright Johnson homeless on these Las Vegas streets, pushing a basket with a white crackhead avoiding me after she found out my face. I'm not mad. I understand the circumstances change. You should have just been more humble. VIPT knows this happened days ago. I'm so sorry, Jag. You showed me I need to go from here. This is not to expose her or anything else. Bullshit. Anyway, back to reading. I can't even read this shit because it's not even like grammatically correct. Anyway, just to tell you guys, do not come to Las Vegas. It is not the business. Okay? 40 likes, 9 comments. Now, let's get into this. So, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I was absolutely disgusted by Talks community posts. Now, first of all, let's start with the obvious. Okay, because I was going to unpack some other things, but let's start with the obvious. Toxic Diamond. Sis, pull up a chair. We just saw you, okay, on the internets, on the interwebs, okay. You just had a crazy situation happen to you. A lot of people, including myself, had and continue to have compassion for you, okay. Even though you used, poor judgment maybe or whatever it was. You had a situation where your daughter was in trouble and you helped her. That's not poor judgment, but it has resulted in you, possibly catching child abuse charges. Okay. And we saw you, sis. We saw you on camera. We saw that crazy ass ponytail. We saw that you were unkempt and your hair wasn't did. And we saw that you looked disheveled and we saw that your spirit was mangled. And I'm pointing all of these things out because how fucking dare you get on after all of this shit literally just happened to you, okay? You know what that shit feels like. I knew you were down in the dumps. I can read that shit all over your energy, looking like you just got freshly hexed. Are you serious? Are you serious? You got on here and you decided to tell the internet, the YouTube community that you saw another black woman homeless on the streets. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I saw this happen to somebody that I knew or that I knew of, the first place for me to come and talk about this wouldn't be my community post. I promise you. If I saw somebody that was at that place in their life where they are just at the bottom of the barrel in their life, where they hit a new low, where they're homeless, pushing around a shopping cart, hanging out with crackheads. You think I'm going to get on my computer and type community post about that or make video about that? Absolutely not. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I may call a friend, okay? I may call a family member. I may hit up one of my sistrins that I know from YouTube or brethren that I know from YouTube and be like, yo, did you know this happened? But there's no fucking way I'm going to see one of y'all homeless on the street and hit record or get to typing, okay, like Kermit, and gloat about it. See, this is the kind of shit that boggles my mind and this is why I think sometimes things happen to people. You know what I said? This is the reason why certain things happen to people. And I was looking at her like, a lot of crazy shit been going down with her. Like, she never looked like that. She always looked on point, guys. She always looked put together. She has a big channel. She has a lot of supporters. It just seems like a lot of shit's been happening. I don't know if you're bitter. I don't know. Well, obviously you would be bitter. But this is kind of crazy right here that you would say to somebody in the midst of not being humble, you should have just been more humble. Does anybody know, did Jaguar Wright do anything to Toxic Diamond? Because I'm not aware of that. I'm not saying that didn't happen, but I really would like to know, riddle me this. Did Jaguar Wright do something to Toxic Diamond? Because she wrote this community post like she knows her. Like this somebody that used to be a homegirl and, betrayed her. And she came on here to make a self-righteous post. I don't understand this kind of shit, guys. I don't get it. I can't consider, a scenario, a universe in which I would do something like this. I don't get it. See, this is what I've noticed being on here, that I don't know if people become disconnected from reality the longer that they're on the internet, if they don't have a sense of self, if they're not rooted in, doing things in their life with other people, with real people. Sometimes I think some of these people, as they get more successful, they just become unhinged. Not all, but some. Okay. And it's just, I don't know what it does to people, but this isn't normal. This is not okay. This is not okay at all. Why? Like, I can't see a situation where I would gloat about somebody being homeless. Let me tell you something. Even my enemies, there's no fucking way, unless you try to kill me or some shit. But even like, I just can't see a scenario where I would see somebody and be like, girl, let me spill this tea. Did you know this bitch was homeless and she was hanging out with white crackheads? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. This is crazy. Okay, you need to go to a whole healer. All right, with the situation, with what I've seen going on over there in your life, you don't have room to speak. And in fact, anybody who would see somebody homeless on the street and would run to the internet with fake concern, because this ain't no concern. Okay, this is fucked up. Y'all pray for Toxic Diamond, and you guys also pray for Jaguar, Wright? Because this is absolutely ridiculous, and this is the kind of shit that pisses me off about my community. All right, because we just can't wait to see other people hit their rock bottom. And let me tell y'all, if that's the type of energy that you operate on, it's coming for you. See, people don't realize the type of stuff that you put out, that energy comes right back. Do more good than bad. Send out good vibes to people. It's free. I said this before in another video. That shit is free. You see somebody homeless? Really? See, because if I was Jaguar, Wright, whenever I got myself together, I would have beat her ass. I'm just going to tell y'all that now. Like, this is crazy. Could you imagine you're at a low place in your life? And she added her, guys. She added her. And who are these 40 people that like this dumb shit? Who did this? What? I can't. Anyway, this is all I got to say. I'm done with this topic. Let me get off of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.